So I don't think I'll play super long, but I think I'm going to play for about a half an hour. Alright, that'll give me a chance to just go in and pick the game. I have two Polestars, technically speaking. I have the 20-hour one, which was my long play that it took me a long time to do, and then I have the quick play, the medium play. And I'm going to go into the medium play just to kind of see where we're at on it. What I need to do is go back and trail through all the different systems and where they have bases, find the spaceships, and start cranking out the repair and sell on those. And then as I do that, I'll start making some money, because this one is my poor game right now. Well, and that is true. There's a ship I want to buy that I know where it's at, and so if I haven't got it already yet, we'll know very soon if I've got it or haven't got it. Then this is motivation to go do all this. Yep. I am on. I'm floating through the stars. Got all the way to the blue stars this time. Okay, so right now, if I go into discoveries, I am in this system, IYINAGZH, which you can find by using the singularity drive. It will take you there in a couple of jumps. Pretty much automatically. We've tried it now with 2 or 3 Polestars. I guess 2 Polestars. And then that's about as easy as I can explain that. But it has a really nice bone white ship that's kind of like my little purple one over here. And so I love that ship. As soon as I saw it, I go see if I got it here, but I got it definitely in the other Polestar that I have. No, this one has the little crunchy little C-class there. So I don't have my little collection of ships going over there. In fact, you know what I could do? Since we're here, let's take a look at how much money I've got. I've got 4 million. It cost 8 million. To buy it. Let me go see if I got money in my storage bins here. Alright, storage. Alright, so if I go in here in the freighter and go to storage, you can see I've been busy here. I can probably sell that and that. Go. I am. I don't know what's going on with that, because I've got it set on the well, I can set it lower. But it's, I think sometimes it depends. Like on the sunny days, it seems like you keep up really well, and I'm guessing it's because it's on sunny days, it's a direct shot. But if it has to go through the clouds, it's maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do a thing, because apparently I have plenty of these, too. There we go. Terminal. So there is a way to make money this way. If you have extras of, like, the salvage frigate modules, because you can get extras pretty easily after a certain point. I admit I did some work on some of these, so I have more than enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell some of it here, and then I'm gonna sell some of the salvage data, and that's gonna get me some money, at least enough to maybe get the ship if I see it here. But I do think we're gonna go and try and sell some ships. Real quick also. So why am I flying out? I don't know. That is such a habit. We didn't have the teleporter for so long on this game that I'm just used to running to the ship and flying to the space station. No, I can fly to the I can get to the space station through the teleporter. But that is kind of funny. Alright, so I'm going to the space station. Because if I wait long enough, that little bone ship is going to show up. Now, it's just going to be like a C-class now. There were, oddly enough, previous to the polestar changing over back to a normal game, some S-class ships were showing up in this system. This is a one-star system, and normally with one-star systems, you're not going to see an S-class anything. So that was just part and parcel of the expedition, I think, that these unique ships were coming in, the S-classes, I mean. However, that doesn't change that this particular system has some of the prettiest ships I've seen, well, anywhere. It has some very vibrant orange ships, like an orange fighter, and then it has an orange and a white science ship that's just really pretty. And it's just a pretty system for a one star. So I guess, yeah, let's take a photo real quick, see if we can get it going here. So I'm pressing on my little Xbox key here. We're gonna go into photo mode. And there is the portal glyphs if you want to come by and just kind of take a look at all of this. Now, the portal glyphs are for the space station, but generally what that means is you'll end up in space, and then you'll end up on the most local portal, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It'll bring you here. All right. And I'm leaving it up just so that you can, see. Yeah, that orange. Yeah, it's a real orange, not a peach or whatever. So yeah. So now it's just a matter of waiting, and we'll start getting some of these come in. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take a moment and look. Oh, Viking. Let's change that. Well, actually, we'll just start with the body shape. Yeah. We're gonna start with just changing one body shape. Now you know. Okay, there's the shuttle. The teal shuttle comes in, and then there's that science one I was talking about. I mean, look at her. She's just pretty. Now, there's the orange and white. There's the decals there. It's just a pretty little ship. And if you like science, this is a nice symmetrical ship. If you're into orange and white, this will do. It's called Nadiras of Truth, which is a great name. That's another thing that we realized is that the names here are just really nice ship names. Alright, here's the solar that comes in on this ship. Now this solar is a red and white. And it's a B class, and it's called Gajoit's Winged Experiment. You know, and I just think it's so pretty. I mean, I usually see, like, you know, all red or all blue. I very rarely see a combo color like this, so that's another good reason to come in if you're looking for something that's a little unique. It's just very nice. And let's see, we're coming up the stairs here. One of the things we've noticed is that when you stay someplace for a while, that the people who are here get a lot more active. Physically active, I guess is a good way of saying this. Like, there he is, he's yawning and stretching. Okay, so we have a teal hauler here. Adorable wings. Coming in. Yeah. Yep. Just, you know, it totally matches the hauler, you know, as a name. Let's see, and there's the guard sending out the ship. I mean, isn't that great? I mean, he's waving them out. Did you know they did that? I did not know that they did that, you know, until, you know, we were standing here watching these ships. And then, of course, I've always known that they group together and talk at each other. Hello, sir. But, you know, so this is just kind of fascinating, really. Yeah, and you know, you stand around long enough, they'll come and wave at you, and you know, start, you know, talking at you. So, yeah, it's kind of great. Or you see that thumbs up there? Did you catch that? That was great. Yep, that guy in red just gave me a thumbs up. Now that guy was not waving to me. They're waving to each other. Come on. Yeah, it's like, when did all this animation? There he's tapping his feet because he's been standing a long time. Yeah, it's kind of great, you know. But you start to notice these things if you're hanging out. He's checking something. We won't ask what there. Up here comes another ship. Come on. Let's ooh, there's the yellow and red, yellow and orange fighter. And then this one I'm not as enamored about because it's not symmetrical, but it's, you know, it's a nice little science machine there. Yeah. The name of this science machine is Esawachi's Second Lost Work, which is, you know, another great name. You know, you can tell he's a scientist. And this is just a, you know, a regular name, Himoda Toda. But look how much, yeah, I mean, this is worth 30,800 units. I mean, this ship here. $30,000. 800,000 million units. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, this A class over here is 900 or 9 million, almost 10 million units, and this one is a B class. And this is a 1-star system. Okay, this is a shuttle, and it is Parallax Victory. Nice G's Parallax Victory. I mean, these names are so good. A lot of times, and the reason I'm bringing up the commentary on that is, you know, sometimes you get some of the names on the ship, and they're just a little down and depressing, actually. You know, but the names in this system, these Viking are upbeat. This system, for a 1-star system, the Viking here are upbeat. Ah, that was great. That was great. He's sending those ships out. So I guess what's kind of cool and what's nice at looking at all this it's the realization that they love their job, I guess, you know. Okay, here's the Teal fighter. And this is Zafuna's Voyager, and it's worth 23 million units. And it's an A class. I don't know what was so special about that yellow fighter, but that yellow fighter was like expensive. All right. But anyway, so there's this one. Now I know Zoo doesn't like the fins. I heard him the other day talking about how he's like, nah, not these fins. Maybe it wasn't Zoo or maybe it was Zane. But anyway, one of them's like they didn't like it. But I'm okay with the fins. I mean, I am. Maybe you don't need them on every single fighter or ship, but I don't think they are on all of them. So it just depends. I do. I agree. I love how colorful they are in this system. The colors are good in this system. There's one blue fighter. They have a blue fighter and an orange fighter, and they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Okay, now this one hasn't come in either yet, so it's just coming in. And this is a red, white, and orange fighter. Which is really unusual. This is probably the clunkiest of the colors that we have. It's like somebody just kit bashed this one. But this one is Adabash's Victory. So it also has a great name. But it's just kind of, you know, the random colors here. Like, it does look like someone built this and they just couldn't quite decide what colors they were going to go with. Or they were using all kinds of spare parts to put it together. So it's kind of a great, you know, that's a great little storyline. If you get the ship, just say you just built it and that's how it came out. You know, we've all seen that car, right? We've all seen that car. All right, here comes that science ship, the Lost Work. I know it's kind of like a thing because I mentioned it. Now it's just being slow, but I know it's in this system, so I'm not gonna worry too much. If it shows, it shows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. But I'm having fun looking at them come in. You know. And it's kind of a nice, easy way. I've actually been super active on the Xbox over the last little while, and in real life I've been very active. Yeah, IRL, yes, in real life. My job is sort of, well, I don't know if I could call it a job, but the things that I do to help people have taken an uptick because the state has given an end date, so now I'm doubling down on the paperwork that I'm helping with, and so it's been quite the experience. So it's nice to be able to take a few moments to just kind of do something, not paperwork. I didn't even see him. No, I was already moving and just changing sides there for a bit. I think what I'm going to do while I'm here, I have a lot of stuff that I've gotten through Twitch or whatever, and I'm going to claim it while I'm waiting. Collectible received. Oh, well, I'm apparently claiming one thing while I wait. I'll take a look here. Nope, not here yet. Now, let's see. Ask what they're selling. Purchase old scrap. There we go. But I got all these decals and things that I can claim. Collectible received. Collectible received. Just because I've won them over the course of many weeks. Collectible received.
Collectible received.
The only thing I haven't won is the detoxified slime. They haven't offered that yet. But thank you, sir. I deeply appreciate that. I like having the warning decals. You can put those in the industrial spaces, and then I like having the wriggling jellyfish dude. I like using them as like my helpers around the around the ship. You know, station them. At least in the old ship, what I'd do is I'd give them a station as a greeter or something. I haven't figured out what to do with them in the new. Casey. Hey Casey, hey Pat, how you doing? Love you. Well, let me think about it, because I really like having it up here. This has been a lot nicer than and let me think about that one. Yeah, I am on Twitch, so you're gonna hear me talking with you. I'm okay. I don't mind talking with family when I'm on Twitch. Okay, sounds good. Yep. Bye-bye. I love you. Is that stuck out there? Alright, sorry I went quiet on you there. Alright. I'm just waiting on my little ship. I've been looking at all these other little ships coming in. I went... Oh, that's right, I forgot about this one. This one is really pretty too, the blue and red. This is iBuy C8, or CA8. And it's a hauler, so that means that there's going to be a lot of slots on that one. This is Sukin's Ruthless Void Dancer. I mean, come on, these names. Great. It's kind of funny. We'll grab a word. Oh. That one's come in before. So wait in here. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the milestones. The milestones start to kick in after you're done with the polestar. So now I've learned 5 new words. Now I've actually been gathering words far sooner than that, but actually that might be my other polestar game. This game I didn't really quite stop as much to talk to people. It's one of my favorite aspects of the game is just collecting the words and starting to actually understand what they're telling me beyond body language. And you kind of get to know the culture a little bit as you're talking to them. And Viking, you know, they're all about the interlopers. Okay, there's a lie. There's Winged Hand. Name. There's the blue fighter. Oh my goodness, come take a look at this. The blue fighter. Alright, so this one, look at that color. This is the darkest blue I've seen. Mamong's Gravity Redemption. Alright. Well, let's take a closer look at it. It's a C-class, okay, but look at that color, silver and blue. I mean, just pretty. And this little C-class is worth 4,850 million units. Not too bad, not too shabby. It's a simple little ship, but it's a pretty one. So I expect the orange one will start showing up soon. If the blue one's here, then the orange one's gonna show up. And it's just waiting for them. Alright, let's... Oh, something came in, or there's something left. The whole space station shakes when they come in and out. It's just one of those kind of interesting features of the space stations. You stay long enough, you start noticing these little details. You? If you don't know if you've talked to somebody, it'll tell you, you know, say visited. We've learned 8 whole words. Awesome. Now this guy is probably going to be the scientist. I'll talk to him, and it's very possible. Yep, there we go. Nope, not the scientist. I'm shocked. That's okay. I will take a word. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Sometimes, like if some of the NPCs are just sort of in this corner over here, which is why it's like that's gonna be. They all have their little stations, I guess. Or little places that they pause and stop. There's a couple guys talking over there. And actually, it's really nice to see them because I remember the day when it wasn't as active, when you didn't have as many Viking or, you know, Gek or Korvax walking around the space station. So this is actually really nice. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the Kill 11 creatures is a stackable, so I'm grabbing that. I can do that mission at any time, in any way, basically. So, you know, as I go out and feed the animals, or if I accidentally shoot them, it just starts to accumulate. And I don't have to worry about trying to do it. It'll just happen. The feeding the animals is a lot rarer than the killing the animals, so I'll just comment on that. Still waiting on the bone ship here. We know it's coming. I know if I wait long enough it's gonna show. Just like if I wait long enough the orange ship is gonna show. This is though a good representation. Like when the polestar was active, you couldn't stop the ships from coming in and out. They just came in, zoop, zoop, zoop. They were here. And then once the polestar turned into the normal game and this became a normal one-star system, you notice that they're a lot farther between, and that's just so interesting to me, that there's that side effect that comes from, I guess, the settings. You know, because technically this should just be going, right? Oh, sorry, I'm fiddling with my phone. Well, now that's interesting. Oh, it must be nighttime on the planet that's outside of the space station. Now, a space station is going to face forward toward a planet all the time. So if you're ever having problems finding the entryway, just keep that in mind, that it's always facing toward a planet. And the planet is going to be huge in comparison, of course, because it's, you know, next to one. And, yeah, if you're like, where is the entryway? When I first played this game, before they gave us instructions even, I just remember several times trying to figure out how to find the entryway to the space station. It was kind of craziness. I was grateful that it did have a tractor beam to pull you in once you did figure it out. But my so-called driving, my was not too good at that time because I was still learning how to use the Xbox and all of that. There's definitely a learning curve. Which one are you? The TL is the teal ship. Hello, ship. So pretty. Well, honestly, I expected the bone ship to come in a lot sooner. But that's okay. Oh, here's the other thing that I find hilarious. All I've done is walk around this space station, and look, I've got the 30K. Like I've been walking and walking. That is funny. There's the eye again. So we're starting to get some of the ship or flights kind of recycling here. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is! Oh, hello, look at you. Now, this is kind of a bone white little fighter. It is the Amiand of Flight. It's it's a lot less expensive. It's a lot less expensive than the one I got while we were doing the Polestar. Look at that! Look at that little decal. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm getting it. Hello, sir. Hello. Yes, I would like to buy this ship, please. Going in to negotiate the price. I am not even going to quibble. Thank you so much. Goodbye. All right. It's mine. It's mine. Oh, there it is. I'm hugging my ship. Oh, there it is. Look at it. All right. So if I come in, yep, feels very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm gonna take a moment and I'm going to add a couple of things here. Now, I happen to have, or I'm going to have to go and get, like, some of the little bobblehead dolls. They make, they improve the percentages of the flight capabilities and the fight capabilities and the shield. And it's not by much, it's like 1%, you know. But you could see the difference, especially like in an early untransformed ship, and it's kind of fun to watch them pop in and the percentages change. So I'm gonna leave this alone and get out, and go back to my fancier ship over here, my one that I've built a lot. But I am so happy to see it. And there's another one. Here's the. This is the one that was expensive. You know what I might do? Since I can. Let's see if there's a difference. Hello, sir. And make an offer. We still have kind of the same amount of slots. Kinda? No, we don't. We definitely got more slots. And we're gonna go ahead. It's an A class, and we're just gonna say, no. I'm not exchanging that ship. But I might exchange this ship. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Let's see what happens if I can exchange this one. Well, it doesn't change that I know it's here, so there is that. Sir, I would have had enough if I'd have known you were coming in. I can exchange it for 900. I can afford it. Oh, look at that. So we're just getting the A class. There we go. Awesome. So now I still have my little bone ship, but now I have an A class version of it. Sweet. I'm raising my arms in sweet, sweet success here. And isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. I've never seen one that's this color, which is another reason that I really like it. I love the, you know, like the moving parts and the just the general design of it. And I like the name, though I might change it a little bit just to give it, you know, my own flavor there. Oh, so nice. All right, I'm very happy. I'm ridiculously happy right now. Now, if I were really feeling it, I could come in and I could take all these items and move them over into the other ship. They're both A classes. They're both going to have similar things going on, just as far as speed and maneuverability and power, just because they're of the same kind of class of ship. But it's still very cool. Look, now that it's here, it's showing up more and more often. Isn't that funny? Alright, so we'll go ahead and fill this out because I have it to do so. And look at that. Man, the difference the class makes, right? Because, you know, you remember looking at that C class, there wasn't much punch to it at all. So how nice is that? All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this and I'm going to fly it to the Nexus. And then I'm going to park in the Nexus for right now, just to remind myself to stop and get the stuff that I want to add to this ship. And that's kind of where we're going to stop this, because I wasn't going to play for very long this morning anyway. But I'm so happy we got the bone ship. I love it. I love it. I don't know why I call it the bone ship, except the color is bone white, you know, but it's still, I love it. Maybe I'll just name her bone ship, you know, because that's apparently what I'm going to be calling her. But anyway, it's in the Igna's system. And if you watch through, you'll see that I took a moment to give the glyphs. So if you're into this kind of ship, if you like the colors like I did, the only one you didn't see is the orange fighter, and that orange fighter is just as pretty as that blue fighter was. I mean, just beautiful. So, yeah. Let's see. You can either collect the Expedition, a Twitch. As you see, I have plenty of these things. But I'm just coming in now to grab one particular thing, if I can find it. Wait, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Just to show what I'm talking about here, which is the null figurine. The null figurine adds to the shield. So if I put it in here, and our shield strength right now is 213.8, right? But if I add in the null and the carbon to add in the null, now it's at 225. It's a small difference, but a definite difference. So if you can't afford to get any of the other things, but you happen to have the null figurine or any of these figurines, they all add a little bit to something on that little list there. Damage, shield, hyperdrive, and maneuverability. So that's well worth having figurine. And I've been known to put in all of them just to get the boost. And you get all the boost. The other thing that gives some little boost, though I haven't noticed it as much, is in theory the trails. Like, so if you have some trails, you can put those in and they will do the same thing. So that is something of which to be aware. At some point today, the weekend mission is going to show. Usually it's about noon our time. Yeah, it's Friday, so the weekend mission is coming. Right, I'm getting out. My throat's getting a little sore, so I'm going to call it done. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Yeah. So excited.